I don't know why I talk different. I talk different when I'm about to complain. I get in a whole different mode. Cause I like to complain like white people now. I don't like to complain like black people no more. I used to complain just like black women. You know, y'all extra. Y'all start off with attitude. Let me talk to the manager. What's all that shit about? You can't just, and all the hands, this ain't even a man who controls shit. He all in his face. That shit. White people, they seek out. They don't ask nobody for the shit. They start whispering around places. Who's the manager here? They don't want to alert nobody that it's some bullshit that they're about to tell on your ass. You ever seen a white person? I used to didn't want to be around white people, but I love you motherfuckers. Because y'all are the most, y'all motherfuckers get away with some shit. I love it. I never complain in the movies anymore. Let some motherfuckers come in the movies talking and rambling and bullshit. I'm not saying shit. I'm looking right at the white lady. Cause I know she ain't finna tolerate. She's not finna tolerate this shit much longer. I'm just sitting there. She's cracking. And once I see this, once I see her lean over to her dude, I don't understand what's going on. And I'm like, oh, she about to tell. I ain't gonna say shit. I'm like, in my mind, you niggas is about to leave. Cause see, if I gonna tell y'all gonna wait on me outside and wanna fight all 8 of you motherfuckers. That white lady said you ain't gonna say shit. You be outside when she walk out, you still ain't gonna say shit. She pointing at you. There was them, they were talking. They got them put out. You ain't said a shit to that white lady. I'm telling you, on a plane, on an airplane, let me tell you who I love. Old white men on the airplane. Let a baby get on that motherfucker crying. Cause see, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna tolerate it. Baby crying, I'm just bullshit. This baby. Cause when a baby cry on the plane, man, let me tell you something. I'm on the plane, I'm exhausted. And I was asleep from the beginning. Cause as soon as I got on the plane, I went straight to sleep. Everybody wasn't even on the plane, boy. I was gone. They woke me up to say, sir, can you raise your window shade because the plane is about to take off. And I'm so exhausted, in my mind, this is what's going on. Bitch, why do he need this window to take off? Is he backing his plane out or something? Why does he need this window, the shade to be up to take off? What the fuck he need to see out this window? So that's one. Go back to sleep, plane in the air, boom. I hear the stewardess talking to the lady next to me. She's in the aisle, she's over. And she say, have you ever had any trouble flying with him before? And I'm like, let me get up. I thought some crazy shit about to happen. There was a dude in front of her. I'm like, okay, this is domestic violence shit. You jumped off while I was asleep. But now, it was a baby. And the baby started off crying, and I opened my eyes, and the lady was sitting there saying, shh, shh. I'm like, bitch, you making more noise than the baby. And I looked at the baby, and the baby just crying. I'm like, this is bullshit. And I'm not an ignorant person. Not an ignorant person by no means. This is what she doing with the baby. I done start rocking, trying to get eye contact with that baby. Cause see, they ain't saying the right things to this baby. I'm gonna say what this baby needs to hear. So the lady, the man leaned back, we rocking, and I see the baby, and I'm not an ignorant man. I'm not an ignorant man. But this is what I said to the people, baby, when that baby caught eye contact with me. Shut your motherfucking ass. I look back, the baby rocking, he like, old white man in front, he's cracking, and I'm seeing him crack, because he's trying to read his book. Baby's still crying. And he's rocking in the front seat, and he's cracking. He closed that book. I said, yeah, it's about to go down. I love it. And the white, she's still back there, shh. And did I tell y'all, I didn't tell y'all this part, The white man wanted to say some racial shit, but he couldn't. Because the lady was white, the man was Mexican, and the baby was black. That motherfucker, you know he was mad because he got up in his seat and turned around and saw him. And he looked at his body like, shit. I was like, yeah, this shit is terrible.
White men, let me talk to y'all. The fact that I live over here now, I've been over here for a while, and my son is judging me by what white fathers do. I don't do what white fathers do. I'm a black father. So my son comes in and says, Father, because he's very bougie. Father, why aren't you on the roof like the rest of the fathers? I said, because ain't nothing wrong with my roof, son. I don't go on my roof ever. I've never thought about it. But these white men in my neighborhood, they be on their roof for something. I don't know what y'all doing up there. I don't know. I've never thought about going on my roof. I've never pulled up to my house and you say, you know something? When I get out this truck, I'm gonna go on the roof. I've never, there's nothing up there, nothing's wrong. Right? And he's judging me because I don't be on the roof. But what my son doesn't know, all of these men have fallen off their roof. It's 7 houses. All 7 of them fathers have fallen. They have fallen so much that I don't even have to look. I don't have to see it. I know the sound. I be in my garden, minding my own business, messing with my okra. You know, you gotta watch okra. Once you start clipping okra, every 4 days you gotta go out there and get it, because once it gets too big, it's too hard. You can't do nothing with that. Just dry for seeds. So I garden, I grow food. So I'm out there in my garden, and I hear, I'm like, oh shit, tear it off the roof. It's crazy, right? Now, the most fearful I've ever been was from white men. That's the scariest I ever been. And only because they was in a pack. If they wasn't in a pack, I'd have been cool. I moved in, I live in Houston. I live in this little gated community in Houston that is all white people and I. Now, I didn't know that. Black people, listen to me. I was not trying to move away from you. I was looking for somewhere to live. And they tricked the shit out of me. They brochure was very multicultural. It was a very multicultural brochure. It had everybody on the brochure smiling like they lived over there. So I moved over there. And let me tell you how I found out. It was just all white people and I. Because I'm from the hood, from the project. And let me tell you what never happens when you move into the project. Don't nobody come and greet you when you move to the project. I'm gonna say, hey, welcome to the project. Welcome to hell. Don't nobody do that. But when you live in a gated community, they want to meet the new resident. And I'm in my house minding my own business. Doorbell rang. I went to the door, I said, but nobody know me up here. I went and opened that door. It was 400 white people outside my door. I ain't gonna lie, I panicked. I slammed the door and call the police. I say they protesting. They protesting. Who's protesting? All of them, apparently. And I don't give a damn how tough you are and how many civil rights marches you've been in the past. If you see 400 white people outside your door, you can't even find the shit that you've been ready for. I couldn't find no bullets or nothing. I found 2 bullets in a revolver. I'm saying dumb shit. It ain't gonna go like y'all think it's gonna go. I'm so nervous. The police get there. I still got the chain on the door. I said, what they say? They say they are not protesting. They have baked goods. Oh, that's a welcome sign? Oh, I thought that said something else. And when you live around different people, you learn tolerance for different things. And they gonna learn tolerance for me. Because now, they learning very quick about all black people not the same, but they very learning that I am not the most friendliest of black people. Don't judge the shit by me, because I am. I've learned this about myself. I didn't even know I was mean until I moved to this goddamn neighborhood. I was getting up in the morning, going out at first, but white people was putting too much pressure on me. In the morning, I didn't know they was ready to speak. You know, I'm from the project. We don't do that in the morning. They out there in the morning, ready with the good morning. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good. I'm like, man, good morning to all y'all at one time. I'm like, ma'am, I don't. Black people don't like talking in the morning. This is good morning. Man, my voice is not up to at least 10:45, 30, 11. So I stopped going out there. I couldn't take that. That was too much pressure. I just stay my ass in the house in the morning. Then they want to know about you. They want to know. And I'm at the homeowners association meetings. And I'm hearing shit, you know, different shit I know it hadn't been said before. I'm sitting in the meeting and John is up there talking. John is like, you know, this is a predominantly white neighborhood. And I said, John, what make it predominantly white? You moved in this. And they want to know about you. It's people in this neighborhood, they want to know what I do. And I'm in my mind, I'm like, man, don't worry about what I do. And especially the ladies. The ladies want to know what I do because I don't leave in the morning like the rest of the fathers. You know, the rest of the white men, they out in the morning, coffee, briefcase, they gone. Shit. And right before the trash man come, I'm still rolling my trash down. And it depends on how I'm feeling, is what I tell them. You know, I'm very, you know, I hold everything to the breath. This is a man named Mike that lives in the neighborhood. Mike thinks that I am the third single punishment against the white. But I told him. And every time I see him in the neighborhood, I do this. They ask me what the fuck I do. Do you ask everybody? Like I was, because I learned through confidence. Why? Because nobody. Have you seen little white kids in the grocery store? They wear all their favorite shit at one time. They don't give a fuck about you. They wear all their shit. Spider-Man pajamas, Superman cape, cowboy boots, fireman helmet, backpack. They don't give a fuck about you. And tell your ass in your face, hey sir, I'm having the time of my life. The white boy cool as shit. He don't give a fuck about what you talking about. But the thing I learned in the grocery store is, white people, the lighter hue, you need black people to help you with your children. You do. You can control a lot of shit in this world, but what you can't control is little Travis ass in that grocery store. Boy, little white children in the grocery store be acting a fool. I'm in the grocery store, and this little white boy is named Travis. And first of all, you're not supposed to know a child's name in the grocery store. This is a fucking transit area. You ain't supposed to know no kid's name. But I know little Travis' name because his mother done called him 30 times. Travis. Travis, stop it. Travis. Travis, over here, Travis. Little Travis is on aisle 6 with his arm out, running, knocking everything down. Knocking all that shit down. And I said to myself, let me help this white lady with her baby. I grabbed a bag of beans. I was waving myself off like a pitcher. Because I don't know, I want to throw the curveball, I want to hit his ass with the heat. I don't know what I want to do. I fast pitched Travis to the back of the head with them goddamn beans. Navy beans everywhere. Pop! Fuck up Travis. Travis' mama rolled past me and said, thank you. Because she knew Travis was in there fucking up. She knew it. Other ethnic groups in here, just think about it. Have you ever seen little black children in a grocery store acting a motherfucking fool? Nope. You're a lie. Nope. You're lying. Black people know better. We know better because y'all don't understand. We knew you was gonna lie and say it, but we know this. Black parents all over the world, no matter what state you're from, there's a conversation that happens with our children before we go into anything. And this conversation ain't for the faint at heart. This conversation, boy, this is definitely a child abuse conversation. Been the same conversation since I was little. My mama, me and my sister, we'll be sitting in the back. My mama pull up to something and turn around so motherfucking fast in her seat. I'm like, wait a minute, you got a swivel seat? And my mama lips be so close to my lips that my lips moving with her lips. Let me tell your ass something. We get in this store, you better not touch shit, don't ask for shit, and you don't want shit. That's why you see little black kids in the grocery store with their hands in their pocket looking dignified. I was so scared of my mama, I wouldn't even accept a sample. You know, the people try to give you a sample, like, bitch, you crazy as hell. My mama fuck around, catch me chewing. If my mama turn around, I'm doing this. Shit. No, that's not happening. I don't know, people don't understand. Most people that I know, that's where I'm from, that grew up like I grew up, we didn't play no games with our mama. I'm not finna be in the grocery store. I wouldn't even, let me tell you something. I fuck around and my mama gave me some responsibility in the grocery store. Let me roll the basket. This is when you learn control of shit. At first, you be loose with that basket one time. And you never loose with that goddamn basket again. I'm rolling, not paying attention. And hit my mama heel. My mama turned around. She forgot I was her. I'm like, I'm yours. You don't even come by that lady no more. She was like, come get this rice. Now I'll throw it. I get it. I'm cool. Cool on your ass. It's a shame. So I know I'm not handy, but what I do is this. I utilize the people in my life that is. My uncle is a handy man. He's a handy man. Do you understand? So when something go wrong in my house, I call him. Why are you gonna ridicule me for calling you and you a handy man? And I'm gonna say this, man. Listen, people. Handy man that's in here. When a non-handy man calls you, we don't need your ridicule. We have already submitted. You know what I'm saying? We come with money already in our hand. Here, just. called Mom. He answered the phone. I said, He said, what you got going on, nephew? I said, man, something in my house is wrong. He said, what you got? You know, that's what handyman said. What you got? I said, man, the thing. What goddamn thing? I said, who you yelling at? I'm not just gonna say the thing. I'ma describe it. I'ma describe it. I said, the thing that makes the water hot. He said, the hot water heater. I say, if that's the technical name of it. What's wrong with it? I said, it's not blue at the bottom like it normally is. He said, because the pilot's out, you're gonna have to light the pilot. I said, no. I ain't lighting no pilot. Why would I light a pilot? He said, why you can't light the pilot? I said, because I read the directions. He said, that don't make no goddamn sense. If you read directions, why you can't light the pilot? I said, you don't understand. On the directions, it said, boom, boom, explode, and there's a man on there running with fire. Coming from his body. How did that happen? Fire. Now, contractors have been in my home before. I know how a contractor's supposed to walk in your home. My uncle came to my house. I don't know, he walked in, sorry, motherfucker. Are you aware that I called your company and not your cell phone? I am a customer, sir. I have an invoice. He's talking about, where this shit at? I say, still aggressive, are we? Boy, your Yelp review is about to be bad. So, the way I want him to come in my house, I want him to come through the garage because it's easy. Come through the garage, walk in. When you come in my house, you walk in, there's a closet right there, and there's a little closet right there. Then you go a little further. It's a room right there. Then you go a little further. It's the laundry room, right? And then you go a couple more steps. At the laundry room, it's the little jump that go to the attic, right? The little step ladder thing that come to the attic. Now, I know y'all wondering, like, he don't know what that is. I don't mess with my attic. I'm not no attic type person. I ain't never been in that attic. That attic is spooky. I've never been in there. I don't see a reason for me to be going in my attic. Now, let me tell you how disconnected I am with this attic, right? I heard something crawling around in my attic the other day, and I turned the heat up to 96. It's gonna die. Whatever's up there, it's gonna suffocate, and it's gonna die. And the housekeeper gonna go up there and get it. I'm not messing with it. Yeah. Makes no sense for me to be up there. Just think about it. Whatever's up there, you coming up the steps, you vulnerable. It's gonna pounce down on you. Now you done fell down the steps, now you dead. See how they work? You ain't thinking past your shoes. Now, where the little attic steps in, they end right in front of the laundry. And that's why I'm at in the laundry room, doing laundry. It's a skill. I'm separating my clothes. I'm putting woolite in my delicates. And as my uncle walking up the steps, all I said was, hey, read the directions. That man said, man, fuck you. I've been doing this shit for your ass was even born. I'm like, well, things could have changed. He up there, right? I hear him up there. He didn't click that thing like 6 times. I heard him talk about, I say, now wait, one damn minute now. I read directions. That thing, you supposed to click that thing once or twice, and you supposed to wait. It's a waiting period. And then I hear him again. I say, now that's 12 clicks. That is 12 clicks. I count them. That's 12 clicks. Man, I'm thinking we all right because I don't hear no gas. Next thing I hear, 3 seconds later, boom! My uncle has been blown down the steps. And he is on fire. Like the man. He's on fire. Do you understand me? That man's on fire. With my quick thinking, because I'm a quick thinker, I put my uncle out with wood light. My uncle is on the ground, singed, with wood light on him. He gonna look up at me and tell me, your shit different. I told you to read the directions. I told him. I said it. I said it out loud. Read the directions. Exactly what I said. So I know my son has never been in no shootout. But as long as he keep listening to this music, something gonna happen. Now, in my room, watching Law and Order, Special Victims, knock at the door. I get up, I put my robe on. Comes though, it's my son. Daddy? Hey, man. I'm out of here, man. I gotta get mine from out the mud. I say, son, I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna let you finish. But I just wanna address that out the mud statement. Son, that is stupid. Especially when you already have a father that already went and got out the mud for you, son. Son, you don't have to do nothing. Son, you have what they call generational wealth, son. Not only did I get it for you, I got it for your kids and I got it for your kids' kids. So you straight, my boy. Bruh, you can just do whatever you want to do and live your life. And when I die, son, cash out. Do you understand me? Money out the roof, baby. My son said, no! Man, that's yours, man. Whatever you did, man, I don't want no handout. You ain't gonna respect me if I don't get it for myself, man. Yeah, I'm out here, man. Y'all have at it. Yeah, this is boy's second half at it. This is his second half at it. My son said he gotta get on his own or I'm not gonna respect him. I'm tripping. I'm like, who told you that I was gonna respect you? Who told you that? But my oldest daughter, Jaden, that boy left, Trey left. Jaden came down them steps. It's a spiral staircase. My daughter came down the steps and looked me right in my eyes and said, Daddy, I do not want your respect. I want to be taken care of. And I knew she was serious. I heard her on the phone talking to one of her girlfriends. I'm like, girl, my brother left. I can't do no shit like that. Because you know I'm a kept woman. I say a kept woman. You kept? lady said she kept. Okay. Trey's gone. He's gone. He's gone. For 2 months. For 2 months. And then I noticed there was a car parked outside my house for 2 days. Trey is living in his car in front of my house, thinking that his father has a heart. That man think I got a heart. Trey think I'm gonna come out there see him in that car and tap on that window. Come on, son. Come on in the house. You can't live like this. Shit. I am backing out. Not even looking in that direction. I'm about to call the police. Hey, man, somebody is squatting outside. It's an unmarked vehicle. Day 3. I'm a little irritated day 3. I look out the blinds. My son is in his car looking too comfortable living in his car. He got his phone on a mount and he watching a movie. Stealing Wi-Fi. Stealing Wi-Fi is what he doing. Stealing Wi-Fi. You should have saw when I cut that Wi-Fi off. He in there scrambling. Day 4. It's late. It's late. It's day 4. It's late. Motion detectors go off. TV flip. I zoom in on camera 8. There is a man taking a bath with the water hose on the side of my house. This is a broken man. This is a broken man. My son is hitting all the hot spots. I said, he's broken. I said, but that's okay. He gonna be at the door in the morning. He definitely gonna be at the door in the morning. This is too much. He gonna be at the door. You know how broken you have to be to take a bath outside of a house that you have a room in? All right. Early. Get a knock at the door. I open the door wide. I open the door wide because I'm already standing there. Soon as that knock come out, I said, what's up, son? My son talking gibberish. I said, huh? I said, what? I said, what? I said, Daddy, man, I'm just wondering, man, could I come on? I said, son, you know me. I ain't gonna make it hard for you. Get your stuff. Come on, let's go. Let me tell you why I'm not gonna make it hard for my son to come home, ever. 2.7 million young adolescents and young adults are living in American streets homeless. And my son cannot be one of them. They scared to come home, they can't do whatever is stopping them from coming home. I always have to be the hand that he can grab to. Now, I'm not a good man for this. I'm very diabolical because there's other siblings that stay in this house. And see, I'm not gonna say nothing. He gotta face the ridicule of the other siblings. This is where I get my revenge at. Now, I told y'all, I have 2 sons. I have 2 sons. I have my old son, which is Trey, he's 30, and my new son, Hassan. And my new son is way better than my old son, way better. He's way better. He's way better. He's 13 and he's beautiful. His name is Hassan. It means beautiful. Hassan Wakes up, Trey is coming in the house. Hassan gets up, he comes out his room. He has on his robe. Hassan sees Trey coming in the house. And Hassan said, because you know, Trey leaves very loud. He leaves very loud. And Hassan said, Trey, you back? Now, when Hassan says, Trey, you back, Helena, this prompts Helena. Helena is 7. Helena comes out her room and says, already, Trey? Where your mud at? Did he say he was going to get mud? He said something about mud. When he left, he said mud. I'm not making this up. Where's his mud? She's 7, okay? She just want to know where the mud is. Hanan is 9. Hanan is in the bathroom brushing her teeth. I heard a little electrical brush on here. Soon as she heard, Trey, you back? I heard the brush go. That girl rinsing her mouth out fast. She came out that bathroom, say, Trey, you back? Good. You owe me money, you owe me money, and you owe me money. The girl that bet everybody in the house that he was gonna be back. I told y'all he cannot survive on his own. I told y'all. She's 9. She's 9 and she knows. But that's not who I'm waiting on. Oh, who I'm waiting on is Jaden. This is my oldest, and she always has a good one. She always has a good one. She come out her room, stretching. I didn't say nothing. Hassan tipped her off. Hassan said, Jaden looked over that balancer and saw Trey coming up that stuff with his stairs, and that girl ran and slid right in front of them steps and said, you know it's hard out here for a pimp when you trying to get the money for the rent. I'm on the stairs dead. Do you understand I'm dead? I done rolled back and forth up my steps. I'm dead.
But the thing about me, I guess I'm a new wave Republican because I do not just vote for the whole Republican Party. I just don't vote for you because you're Republican. I vote for what makes sense to me personally. And you have to vote, let me tell you, because if you don't vote and you don't read what you vote, they slip shit in on you. Y'all know that if you get a ticket in Texas, certain type of tickets, you have a surcharge? Yeah, they slipped that shit in on the last election with Bush. On the end. And see, this affects me because I'm tired of pretending that I don't know my license is suspended. I'm getting sick of it. I'm getting tired of doing this Oscar award-winning performance every time I get pulled over. You know, because they said, you know, I got a no insurance ticket. What's crazy was I was on my way to renew my insurance and got hit. So they don't give you no grace period. So now they give me a no insurance ticket. It was $316. I paid that ticket, and then they sent me in the mail a fucking surcharge for $292 for 3 years. So I called Austin. I said, hey man, what is this charge? Say, well, in last year's vote, we put a clause in there about surcharges. Obviously, you didn't read the ballot. I said, oh, I guess you overvote now. So they say, well, if you don't pay the surcharge, we're going to suspend your license. And I said this on the phone. No disrespect to old people in the front. I said this. I said, well, suspend the motherfucker then. That's what I said. And before I got off the phone, my license was no good. So I get pulled over by a state trooper months later after I know my license is suspended. And the state trooper asks for my ID, my license. I give it to him. He comes back to the window and taps on it and say, sir, do you know that your license is suspended? And here I go. I became some white woman. I was like, are you serious? I can't believe that. So he lets me off with a warning. 3 weeks later, speeding again, get stopped by a trooper. Man asks for my license, give it to me, come back, tap on the window and say, sir, do you know your license been there? I said, are you serious? And he said, yes, Ali, I am serious. Don't try that shit again. The same trooper, I can't believe it. So I went to jail. Even when you're doing something wrong, it's a time that your moral compass says you should stop. So as I was selling drugs, it was one instance that I really knew that, hey, dog, you really kind of need to shut it down. I bought a BMW. I'm 17, I bought a BMW. I didn't have a cosigner, so I had to get this dope fiend named Al. to co-sign for me, and this was the whole experience because Al was doing way too much. All I said, Al, when we come in here, the man gonna ask you, are you my father? You say yes, that you consent to this deal. The man didn't even say nothing to him yet. The man just came and sat down and opened the files, and this motherfucker hollered, I'm his daddy! Shut your ass. So I get the call, and a year or so later, because I'm 17 at this time, like a year in, the idle valve and the idle valve control unit went out. And it's this dude in apartments, because everybody who was on drugs didn't start on drugs. They was something productive probably before they got in that situation. So this dude is a mechanic, certified, because it said on his, he got a work shirt, it say Kevin. So he's certified. So he say, youngster, now I can fix your car for you. You get the parts, I'll fix it. So that's what happened. The man did a good job. Man did a good job. Now, the problem was this. This is where my moral compass came in, because I'm in the car, and you know when somebody fix your car, they tell you to start. Their hood still be up. They tell you to start. The man is leaning in the car, and he say young, fired up. And I turn the car on. And I hear, and my car, I know my car don't sound like that. So I immediately cut it off. And before I knew it, all I heard was, God damn it, youngster, you done knocked my motherfucking fingertips off. He was leaning in the hood, and the fan knocked his motherfucking fingertips off. And he bleeding like a motherfucker. God damn it, youngster, give me a napkin. I say, no, you need a doctor. And I'm trying to give him, them blue mechanic napkins, I'm trying to give him them. He wrapping his head up, that motherfucker turned instantly red. He wrapping this shit up. And this is where I'm fucked up at. He wrapping his hand up, blood still everywhere. That man say, hey, youngster, put that crack in my pocket, what you told me you was gonna do. I'm like, you still want the dough? But your fingertips dry. I should have stopped. And I thought about it, man. I thought about
out about it. Man, I spent 6 years in prison. I got jumped on by a dope fiend couple. I got thrown in a dumpster. Got my vision fucked up. I done shot and hit a man on a walker. I done knocked a man's fingertips off. All that for a dope-ass tracksuit. Huh? Who was the boss? I don't remember that goddamn CO name. It was a fat white dude. I don't remember. I tried to forget that motherfucking unit. I worked in the boot factory. I stayed on 7 building. I got transferred from 7 building to 8 building. You know what I'm saying? So if you want me to describe the unit to you. Huh? You worked there? So let me tell you, I got some things to say to you. got some goddamn thing. You ain't gonna finna go back and tell him what I'm about to say about this.
She said she worked there.
Yeah. That was You worked there and I stayed there. Ain't that some shit?
She was nice.
We all was the same. No, we wasn't the same. That's the shit. No, let me tell you something. That's the shit that COs would say to us. But these niggas go home every night. Talking about we all the same. Nigga, you going home. We all the same. That shit used to drive me crazy, man. Cause I was the SSI, and then as I moved on, after I got the boot factory, I was the SSI. That's really like a janitor, right? And so you with the COs, and they be talking to you, yeah, you know, we all the same. Man, what you gonna eat tonight? What you gonna eat? Cause I just wanna know, cause I'm finna make some Roman noodles in a can. I'm finna get a butt can and put some noodles in it with some soup. Man, you talking about we all the same. Oh, you still work there?
Yes.
Hold on, I can't hear. Okay, I was about to say, cause you sure promoting like you. We was all the same. Oh, I used to be so mad at you. Okay, I'm gonna ask you this question. Who you with? You with your man?
I'm with my sister.
You with your sister? Okay, I'm gonna just ask. What was your job there? You was a CO? And you did count? Hold on. Before I continue what I'm saying, I got a couple more questions. All right. What year did you work there?
07, 08, and 09.
Okay, so I was way gone. See, that was y'all came in with them little skorts. Yeah, you skort, yeah. Okay. Because the years I was there, the women, they didn't have these little skort covers that they had now. They blue with these big pockets on them, and they cover up their body. When I was there, these women used to come to they got the prison outfit on, but I know they was doing stuff to them. Cause these the tightest goddamn. I'm talking about, boy, these outfits was something. It was ladies in there 85 years old, but they was, boy, you was there like. Miss Gwen. Boy, Miss Gwen got up, boy. Miss Gwen ain't got no panties on. You in there. Miss Gwen. Boy, you been in there for 5 years, boy. Miss Gwen, 85. Miss Gwen, 5 number. Miss Gwen. That lady know if she did that count. If she did that count, them meats was out, boy. She did that count. If you come to that count, 1, 2, boy, them boys naked. And it's 3 runs. It's 3 runs. She got 3 runs of dick. And the higher up she go, the more explicit these niggas getting. Miss Gwen. She started. I was doing something else, and she started. You know, I don't worry about my daughter, because she not like a lot of other women. She not like my sister used to be. When my sister was younger, my sister's a dangerous woman now, because she, you know, she's in the Navy, she trained, but before that, she was very careless in her approach to things. She would come from the club and have her heels on and not have her keys ready and shit. And when I was younger, I told her, I said, hey, stop doing that, man. When you get out the car, have your heels in one hand, have your keys in the other, have your purse already on. So if somebody try to attack you, at least you can use both as a weapon. Now, she not paying attention to what I'm saying, because she being hard-headed, like, and stubborn like most. So I'm not a person that's gonna tell you nothing more than once. Then I'm gonna show you the difference between what I'm saying to you being real and it's not. So I see my sister, she coming home late, same bullshit, heels on, keys not ready. I say to myself, you know something? Today is the day. And my sister at that door, and I came around that corner so swift with my sister, I said, yeah, you know what this is? And her weak ass. And I put my sister in the back of my car. I had a Monte Carlo. I put my sister in the back of that trunk. And I drove around my sister for 4 hours. Every 20 minutes I would stop and just be like, that. You know what I'm gonna do to you when I get in? My sister in that car. I got her home. I let her out. She in the trunk, looking stupid. You found me. I'm like, bitch, I took you. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm the one took your ass. You lucky it was me.
No, not doing it.
You understand? So what I do is I embarrass my kid. See, embarrassment lasts way longer. I didn't know it. Embarrassment. Man, brother, how old are you, brother? 44. You up there with me, so you know. Remember Isaiah Thomas? Yeah, remember Isaiah? You remember the outfit? Do y'all remember Isaiah Thomas when he played for Detroit Pistons? Little shorts, little ass shorts. Long socks. jersey tucked in. My daughter's teacher called me and said that my baby was at school being disruptive. And I said, say it ain't so. Let me tell you why I'm offended that she even being fucking disruptive, because her father is the president of the PTA. Now, which is a very white woman dominated sport. Very dominated. White women been dominating this goddamn shit for years. Domination. Total domination. You can't find a black goddamn PTA president across the country. I didn't know it was that serious. And I wasn't even trying to be the PTA president. Let me tell you how it happened. I'm in the PTA meeting, being a good parent, in there listening to the lady talk, and it's this old white dude in there. Have you ever been in a conversation with somebody and you didn't know you was in the conversation? They just start fucking talking to you. And I'm sitting there minding my own business, and that man said, I'm sick of hearing her goddamn voice. That man tapped me. No, you don't understand. She been the goddamn PTA president for 3 years, and I'm tired of hearing her goddamn voice. I'm just here. And then the man said something that piqued my goof ass interest. He told me, I'm sick of hearing her shit. You should run. I said, you think I can win? He said, I'll vote for you. Now my goof ass done signed up to run for the president. The lady's name is Mrs. Smith. Mrs. Smith was a very aggressive woman. I'm getting ready to pull out of the school. Mrs. Smith pulls her car in front of my car where I can't go forward. And she's getting out, walking towards my car. I roll my window. I said, oh, this crazy white lady. She came and tapped on my window. I just rolled my window down a little bit. The lady got her lips all in my goddamn window. I started to roll her lips up in that goddamn window. Because the lady talking shit in my window to my, I heard you gonna run for president. You will lose. My baby's in the car. I don't want to talk crazy in front of my baby, so I get out the car. I said, hold on, Mrs. Smith. What you don't know is I'm gonna run a hell of a campaign, and I'm a very formidable opponent. Just know that. And then I glanced in her car. The white man who told me to run was in her car. Mr. Smith then set me up. They having problems at the house, I don't know. So I win. I'm the president of the PTA. I win by a landslide. A lot of people tired of Miss Smith shit. So I win, and now I'm at the school. I gotta be up here. I can't, I just can't just come do the meetings. I'm at the school, having a good time, doing a lot of volunteering. And in the morning I'm there, and they got me on the stop sign, which is a lot of power. There's a lot of power when you're on a stop sign. This man named Charles keep trying to come in the wrong way. Every goddamn while I hit his head with the stop sign. Hold on, Charles! Take it on back around, Charles. We don't play this shit. Take it on back around. Show your ass out here, Charles. Now, I gotta come up to this school because my daughter at school being disruptive is what they told me. I told the teacher I'll be up there in the morning. When I show up, 8:30 in the morning, Isaiah Thomas outfit on. Walk right in my daughter's classroom. My daughter turns around, what the fuck? I'm in her classroom doing bullshit. I had my wallet in my sock, you know what I'm saying? You know how embarrassed my daughter was when I was in the lunchroom stretching? And one of my balls fell out. You can't lay that down in middle school. Embarrassed that girl. That girl about to be 23. Between 8 and 3:30, you still can't get my daughter to say shit. No, I remember Isaiah Thomas came to my school. I embarrass him. That's what I do. I'm a different type of parent. It's things about me. I'm honest about who I am. Now, what you're not gonna do is tell me what to do in my house, cause they disrespect me in my house. I'm trying to tell you, I be trying to fix something. I'm in the garage finna fix something cause my light switch is tripping. I see my son hovering around with his phone. I said, what you doing? You trying to record me or something? He said, no, I've been assigned to you. I say, boy, you electrocute yourself one time and all of a sudden somebody watching over you. Wasn't even my fault. I told them folks not to turn that brake on. I said it. And folks come messing with me. I'm in the house, man. In the house, minding my business. I look up. I see that my air filter is a little dirty. As I'm looking at the air filter, Double A gonna come out to my, hey, don't touch that air filter. Raul coming over here Thursday. First of all, Raul don't pay no goddamn bills in this house. You don't tell me about no damn what Raul is doing. Everybody leave. Everybody leave the house, right? Everybody leave. As soon as they gone, tool belt on. Finna change this air filter. I get my ladder and I go up there. Now, I've changed regular air filters before. Regular ones where you latch the thing and it come down straight. Now this one come down to the side. And y'all, I'm a trained fighter. When something come in my head, I'm boom. Now what you can't do is do that on a ladder. I'm gonna just say you can't do that on a ladder. I hard step, I'm off the ladder. Let me tell y'all something, man. When you falling, man, ain't nothing. I mean, I need to put a lantern or some paintings on my wall or something. It's just. I hit my head on the top of the door, okay? I'm out. I'm awakened by the garage coming up. I said, oh, they back. Why you come in the house messing with me? Double A came in. Why is your eyes so glassy? I said, glassy? No. I was watching TV. It was so sad. Something happened. The TV ain't even on. I cut it off. It was just too sad. Why is your ear bleeding? I said, well, I'm bleeding. I ain't know I was bleeding. Walked off, came back to my, come get your concussed ass in this car. Why you say I got a concussion? Why is there a ladder in my kitchen? I said, a ladder? Hold my hand. But it's not going well. Not going well. My son, let me tell you why it's not going well. Because my son is in his room listening to music that does not pertain to his life. My son ain't never sold no Percocets. He ain't never had to go get the Draco. He ain't never did none of this, but he up there rapping very hard. And now I done got really irritated with this second song because the second song is about a shootout. And my son up there just rapping, and I know damn well he ain't never been in no shootout. And the people who rapping ain't never been in no damn shootout. Cause I'm listening to the song and it ain't enough details. It ain't enough details for me. See, let me tell you something. This is movie shit that they rapping. They not rapping reality. Cause unfortunately, I have been in 4 shootouts, right? I didn't want to be there now, and it's a difference. I know how a shootout works. It's a lot more running and screaming and yelling. It's all type of ducking and dodging. It's all type of stuff going on in the shootout. Ain't nobody doing this shit that they rapping about on that. He in the shootout, he just gonna run out. Folks already shooting out. He just run out there, gun not even loaded yet in the shootout. Just, oh, y'all shooting out? Nigga, this movie shit. Cause let me tell you, I'm gonna just take y'all to just 2 of the shootouts I've been in. Cause see, it's a difference. It's a difference. Okay. 2 shootouts that I was in, I was just there. And I know the difference because those, I was just there, and then 2 of them, I started. See, it's a difference. Right? Okay, there. Let me get y'all to there real fast before I get to those. There, all right? I'm in Houston. I'm 17. I'm really not supposed to be in this club, but I'm a street pharmaceutical rep, so I got a lot of carte blanche, right? I'm on the north side of Houston at this club called the Underground, right? In the Underground, it's in a shopping strip. It's the Underground in the corner. Then it's a pool hall right here. It says Pookie's Pool Hall. Now, Pookie is a Colombian drug dealer. Now, this pool hall is a front for drug dealing. Now, you can play pool in there, but you can definitely buy cocaine. Definitely can buy cocaine in there, right? So in this same parking lot, it's a old car wash, and the car wash is gone, but they left the sheds. So when I come out, I'm very observational. My car is parked like catty-corner to them sheds. So I come out, the club, me and my squad, I said, hold on, Playboy. What old boy over there doing? I see stuff, my eyes big, right? So in the shed, I look in the shed, I see a boy and I peep his game, because he can't be peeing. He got his back turned, but he can't be peeing because he did this. You can't take no 2 steps and pee, you gonna pee on your leg, right? Men know that, right? And it's another dude. I said, oh, wait a minute. I said, man, y'all fall back. These boys may finna try to pull a move. And I see they finna try to rob Pookie in this pool hall. Now, Pookie and them, these boys, wow, they foreign. They wow. One of his boys come out, and he come out the pool hall, and he see them boys coming toward the pool hall. He said, and he, man, and these boys, Pookie and them, they so wild, they didn't even wait to come outside. They start shooting in the pool hall. They come through the glass. These boys shooting, they shooting, and we sitting there like, man, we gonna fuck around and get shot. I say, listen, we gotta get to our car. Cover fire. We did. See, we not on nobody's side. We not shooting at nobody. We just trying to get to our car. That's just being there. All right? It's just being there. The shootout that I started. I'm 17. This dude named Pat is 24. I say that Pat ain't supposed to be around in these apartments. I done put sanctions on Pat ass. Now, don't nobody else agree. I'm the one saying it. Pat ain't supposed to be over here according to me. And I see Pat. I say, hey, what the fuck is you doing over here, pussy boy? He said, man, who you talking to, young nigga? I said, I'm talking to you, nigga. You gonna fuck around and get killed, boy. He said, man, you better get the fuck around here, nigga, if I pop your ass. I said, what your pussy ass gonna do with that gun? That nigga said, bah. I said, this nigga serious. Go with that bullshit, Pat. For a whole week, I would walk around, hey, man, anybody seen Pat? Yeah, at the store. You like, thank God. I ain't want to kill nobody and didn't want nobody killing me. I just